What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of ForneverNews! The only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related, and we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you know, get it done. No matter how you know, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of ForneverNews. First story on the docket. We're returning. We're back because, in case you don't know, Demon Slayer Season 2, the Entertainment District arc, recently wrapped up. And a lot of fans been like, yo, what's been going on with Demon Slayer? It's been a little slow. Y'all know here on ForneverNews, we were talking about Demon Slayer every single freaking week while it was going. You know, there was something in the news cycle. Well, there's a little bit something unfortunate, I guess disappointing, frustrating, annoying, and yeah, just downright not cool that's happening, or that happened, shall I say, with Demon Slayer over there in China. You guessed it, that's right, because apparently Demon Slayer over there made a little bit of a stir, or people were upset, or just in general they wanted to avoid that because apparently there was some censorship in Demon Slayer, which is kind of crazy at this particular point. I feel like we've come a long way from the days of things like that, but I guess I'm speaking more so from a mind of somebody that's, you know, in the West and, you know, United States and whatnot, obviously in different countries, different cultures, different mindsets, different, you know, all of that good stuff. But at the very least in the West, I feel like we've come a long way from the days of censorship. I mean, for crying out loud, what was it, last year when I was watching the new Chucky series, I heard Chucky dropping F-bombs on cable TV at like 9 or 10 o'clock. I was like, oh, okay then. I say all that to say that we've been desensitized as well. So, you know, a lot of things like, again, censorship just doesn't feel necessary, and I don't see it as often. It is there. We do speak from time to time about censorship, but this one in particular I feel is ridiculous, opposed to my stance on how I felt with the whole thing of what was going on with the censorship, and then straight up skipping chapters from a manga in Shonen Jump, the one by the author of To Love Ru, his latest work, Ayakashi Triangle. Like, I was actually somewhat in support of it, just because like I read a little bit of it and I saw it and I thought the drawings was nasty, and it just wasn't for me. I just keep it a buck. It was a lot of lowly bait and a lot of really nasty stuff. So I was like, yeah, nobody, you know what I'm saying? That's a risk, a financial risk, all sorts of stuff to have that next to a whole bunch of other properties and whatnot. Probably do want to censor it, and probably people shouldn't be seeing that. But this one in particular is like, oh, come the hell on. Now, this one was very, very extreme, and I was like, I mean, I get it. It's, you know what I'm saying? We hear stuff from China all the time, but geez, because looking at the image, and it says here, just the people that posted, Chinese censorship board is not a fan of showing unnecessary skin in anime. So in the Chinese version of Demon Slayer Season 2, Daki wears pants in her fight against Tanjiro, and looking at it, I'm like, dog, literally they covered her thighs. Like, basically they don't want thighs being shown, because you still see a belly, you still see a cleavage, all of that good stuff. I throw the argument as well, they kind of darkened the cleavage as well. Yeah, she don't have a cleavage line anymore. I'm looking at it right now. Wow, that's another thing that they censored. That also, even look, the underwear is different as well. Like, that's completely removed. There's more than just that. There's like a couple of different pieces of censorship, and it's just wild. I'm not even gonna lie, considering the fact that shortly after that scene where they're covering her thighs and the underwear and whatnot, there's gonna be blood shed everywhere. People are gonna get cut up. Tanjiro's gonna be bloody. All of that other, you know, very messed up violence that is going to be put into some of these Chinese kids' heads when it airs over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, this one feels very, very ridiculous, especially coming from, like, dog, we're in 2022. Like, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, it'd be different if, like, I don't know, you know, Daki was with, I don't know, to a degree of showcasing a certain amount of things that is like, whoa, but fam, it's legs and a piece of clothing. Like, China's tripping, fam. I mean, I remember, I forget where it was. It was a different country, if I'm not mistaken, different place entirely, where it was a few years ago that Attack on Titan was actually censored, and they put pants on the Titan. I believe we talked about it either last year or the year before that there was essentially pants being put on the Titans in another country when Attack on Titan aired over there, or I believe it was the manga. So, you know, I've seen certain instances like that, but dog, it's like 5 or 6 inches of flesh that you're covering and a piece of But yeah, people, there was a little bit of a stir because apparently Demon Slayer was censored over there in China, and yeah, they made Daki not as, I guess, appealing, so to speak. I don't know, that just seems like silly censorship. Either way, it doesn't affect us per se, but it's there, and you never know what could happen. However, moving on to the next story, because we got the top 50 best-selling manga volumes of the week. Let's dive right into them. Let's see what's going down. Starting from places 50 through 41, we got Uma Musume closing out 50, volume 6 with 17,000. A manga simply titled Legend, volume 12 with 18,000. Okay, Baki Gaiden. So there's a Baki Gaiden manga that did 18,000 there. Baki's still going strong, still new anime. Witchcraft Works, a lot of people are big fans of that. 18,000 this week, total 19,000. It must have had like 1,000 copies sold early or something like that, because yeah, that's weird. Then at number 42, My Hero Academia, volume 33 with another 20,000, bringing his total to 711,000. So My Hero's still standing strong. It's falling out of the top 50 rather quickly, I'll say, but hey, it's still here and 711,000. I don't know if it'll hit the mill. It definitely won't hit the mill before it leaves, but I don't know if it'll hit the mill. Probably in the long run. I mean, yeah, why not? Then, moving forward, we got places 40 through 31. The Vampire Dies in No Time, Volume 20. There's so many series I've never heard of. 20,000, 6 days. Not bad. Ayakashi Triangle, we were just talking about that, Volume 8. 3 days. Wait, that doesn't make sense. It says it has a total of 46,000 sales, and it did 21,000 this week, but it's only been on sale for 3 days? I'm gonna just roll with that. There's 46,000 sales in total since it was released on March 4th, and we're gonna go from there. Because, yeah, either way, that's still almost 50,000. Ayakashi Triangle, a fan service manga. Shout outs to the author. Then we got Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 18 still in there, 22,000. I definitely noticed, though, like in comparison to Demon Slayer, and I hate to keep comparing them, but it is what it is. They're pretty much like the Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho of this era or something like that. I don't know. I'm noticing that I'm not seeing that much Jujutsu Kaisen right now. Now, up the list, we might see a whole bunch more, but I'm noticing I'm not seeing too much. I saw one there so far. There's probably been like 1 or 2, maybe 3. Then places 30 through 21. Sakamoto Days at number 28 with volume 6, bringing in 27,000 this week, 55,000. Yeah, baby, Sakamoto Days going up. I love to see it. UQ Holder volume 17, 28,000 in 5 days. I swear to God, I keep thinking that it's over. I thought that ended. Like, it's still going, or okay. Not that I'm mad. I'm shocked. Kingdom volume 64, another 28,000, bringing its total to 577,000, almost 600,000 for Kingdom. Excellent. Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest volume 11, 5 days, 30,000. 11 volumes in. You know, Fairy Tail was a series that would do 300 and something thousand. I was there. 300 something thousand first week, and it was crazy numbers. So to see, you know, essentially Fairy Tail, I get it, it's a sequel spin-off. It's literally Fairy Tail, and they added the word year or 100 Years Quest. It's literally that. So 30,000, not great at all. The anime might do something good for it. I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens when the anime debuts, if it's gonna boost it up. But yeah, 30,000 doesn't sound excellent. We got some Bungo Stray Dogs, 90,000 in 10 days, volume 22. I ain't gonna lie, Takopi's Original Sin, I can't stop staring at that cover art. First of all, in 10 days, it did 34,000, bringing its total to 76,000. But above all, the cover art, for some reason, I swear, I keep thinking that that's Aladdin from Magi crying, and it's like concerning to me. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So shout outs to the art style of that manga, but yeah, stop tricking me, fam. Then we got places 20 through 11. We got Hanako-kun with 36,000, bringing its total to 188 in a little over 2 weeks, 16 days. We got Blue Box Volume 4 in 10 days, 86,000. Yeah, that's a keeper. Almost 100,000 in a little over a week. Not bad. Tensei Shitara Slime Dataken, 5 days, 45,000. The slime series continues to expand. Wow. Okay, that's really, really dope. In 10 days, almost 100,000. Don to Don Volume 4 at 14 with 46,000. Yeah, there must have been like a shortage or something last week, because these numbers are huge. Bringing in 97,000 in 10 days. Don to Don, I gotta catch up, and you should be reading. Marshall Volume 10 in 10 days, 90,000. There we go, almost 100K. I'm telling y'all, Marshall, in terms of like, okay, Don to Don and Marshall are in 2 different magazines. Don to Don is in Jump Plus, which is a digital distribution, and Marshall is in Weekly Shonen Jump, which is digital and physical. And Marshall is clearly up next for Jump, and Don to Don is clearly up next for Jump Plus. Like, they're both going to be pillars, mark my words. Then we got at number 11, Tokyo Revengers Volume 26, another 48,000, 833,000 total. My God, I can't wait for the next season of the anime already. I know it just ended like, what, 6 months ago or something, but I'm ready. Then we got finally the top 10 selling mangas of the week with Kawaii Dake Jana Kusanai Shikimori-san Volume 12, 40. Yo, these titles, dog. What are they doing? What are they doing? We got Dr. Stone Volume 25 at number 5 with another, is that 83,000? Wow, 83,000, bringing us total 158,000 in 10 days. 160 and 10. That's great, especially considering Dr. Stone is about to end soon. Then we got Grand Blue Volume 18 with 96,000, bringing us total almost 199 at 7 days. Then top 2, we got Kaiju number 8 Volume 6 in 10 days, 434,000. That sounds more about right for Kaiju number 8. And coming in at number 1, the Slime series, fam, Tensei Shitara Slime Dataken Volume 20 with 256,308 coming in at number 1. God, yo, I get so mad that that's one series. Like, I've checked out a lot. You know, I've seen so many anime, dog. I've probably seen years worth of anime. I have never seen the Slime series yet. I gotta watch that. Find time, Tim. Finev. Find it. Okay, people, next up, this is very, very big news. And by the end of the year, you're gonna be thanking me that I'm giving you this update, because now we might have more insight coming into next year's big version of this event. And what I'm referring to is the fact that it seems as though they are finally taking steps to bringing the English translated, at the very least, just a translated version of Jump Festa to the West. We don't gotta use VPNs, all of that good stuff. And what I mean by that is broadcasting. They're going to be broadcasting, not bringing it physically. They're going to be broadcasting it over here. Gotta clarify that. But let's read. Jump Festa 2022 Conventions video archive streams globally this month. Shueisha announced on Sunday that archive videos from its Jump Festa 2022 convention will stream globally via video on demand from March 7th at 10 until March 21st at 11. So pretty much, damn, we just missed it. We just missed it that they had it, so they probably aren't going to keep it permanently on YouTube, which I don't understand why. I'm guessing maybe they're referring to that they're going to stream it, and then they're probably going to just leave it there archived, because, yeah, everybody ain't going to catch it. The streaming will have English subtitles. The following stage events from the convention will be available on demand. Good, so we know what to look forward to if we're gonna watch it. The Spy Family, Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, World Trigger, the Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Prince of Tennis, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Chainsaw, all of them. Damn, Platinum End, World End Hero, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dr. Stone, My Hero, One Piece, everything. The hybrid online and in-person convention took place December 18th to the 19th. Physical part of the event was held at Makuhari Messe in Chiba, with tickets available via lottery and with attendance limited. So they want to see probably how well it does. If it does well, we're probably going to get like an E3 global version of Jump Festa moving forward. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping that this does well, because I don't want to be looking for random people online like, yo, dog, you watching it, you using a VPN just so I can freaking watch this, or having to use a VPN myself. Like, no, I want to enjoy my E3. This is like E3 for me, for anime and manga fans that love this shit, that, you know, stay up late thinking about this, watching this and all that jazz. That's E3 for me, and I want to be able to watch it without having to go through a hassle, and watching it without subtitles, and, you know, guessing and asking people to try. Like, we don't want all that. Give us that. We should have been had it, but thankfully they're taking steps, and hopefully it seems as though maybe next year, who knows, we could actually get a global live stream of this event. That would be mighty fire, and I'll be honest with you, if they do that, I will probably live stream my, I guess, reaction, or me watching the event while it goes down, because again, this is like what, a once in a year type of thing that I'd be doing, and it'd be fun. And again, if you don't know what Jump Fest is, which I don't know how, and I've explained a lot, essentially it's a festival at the end of every year where Shonen Jump brings all of its series, mangaka, all sorts of stuff, to announce all of the stuff that are coming for each series. So, you know, movies, magazines, games, all of that stuff get announced at Jump Festa. Moving forward, finally, another update for My Hero Academia Season 6, which I want to say we're really, really close to it, and also at the same time I'm worried. I feel like we just wrapped up watching My Hero Academia Season 5, and in case you don't know, majority of, from what I saw, a lot, I don't want to say majority because people might say, no, majority of what I saw was different, but ultimately, majority of what I saw was a lot of negativity and a lot of disappointment with Season 5 in comparison to the hype that the manga had. Like, the manga My Hero Academia, for the portion that is adapted for Season 5 of the anime, was loved, admired, praised, all of that good stuff. People were screaming, yo, when it gets there, we're gonna go crazy. It got there, we didn't go crazy because it wasn't what we expected. So yeah, it's unfortunate. We're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled when it comes to Season 6, but we got a little update here. It says My Hero Academia TV anime 6th season key visual, and they're putting an emphasis this time on the pro heroes for this image, because none of the MCs of Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, Uraraka, none of Class 1A are here. It's Endeavor, Hawks, Present Mike, Mirko, Mountain Lady, Midnight. Like, it got pretty much all. Is that Crust back there? Yo, shout outs to Crust, dog. Great hero. Great hero. Aizawa back there. Honestly, it looks dope. And I think that's probably also why they're showing the adults, because this is the most serious arc of My Hero Academia. More serious than anything before, and probably more serious than anything after, if we're using what's going on in the manga right now as a reference, because, yeah, that's a whole different story. But either way, it's a 6th season, 2022 autumn. So we're looking at October. We're looking at October for My Hero Academia season 6, and I'm fine with it. I can't wait. I honestly thought we would probably get maybe summertime-ish, but yeah, it does feel like My Hero season 5 just wrapped up, so they need their time. But yeah, this promotional poster, it isn't the greatest in the world, but it looks really badass, and I'm so hype and glad that they're showing, you know, the adults, like the real heroes, because this is a war for the real heroes. It's just our kiddos, you know, the main characters are going to be involved in it, and it's just going to get crazy. And again, I pray that they execute this properly, because this is supposed to be the best arc of My Hero Academia. Let's see if they get it together. Because seriously, My Hero Academia, as it stands right now, in terms of value, in terms of people's thoughts on it and whatnot, ain't looking too great. I'm seeing a lot of hate and backlash, and this season 6 could erase all of that. Let's just hope that they're not producing another film, unbeknownst to us right now. Like, that would make everything go terrible. The production, no more movies, Bones. Okay, promise me. But yeah, people, just a new visual for My Hero Academia season 6. Can't freaking wait. Autumn, Studio Bones, I'm watching you. Like Funimation, you know that you should be watching.
Funimation.
You should be watching. I'm watching you, Studio Bones. Don't mess up My Hero. Okay, next up, One Piece fans. It's been a roller coaster of One Piece news each and every week for the last few weeks. The manga is at a freaking climax like it's never been before. A lot of really awesome stuff. We know that, well, supposedly we're still supposed to get this film this year, the new One Piece Red, although we don't know what's happening there because of the whole hack with Toei and Dragon Ball Superhero being delayed, so there's a possibility One Piece film Red could be delayed as well. So there's just been a ton of news, but according to this, we got even more to look out for. It says here, March 28, 1 out of 6. What could confidential mean? Stay tuned. Hashtag One Piece. And on it, it says confidential with a picture of a bunch of folders. March 28th with a magnifying glass, a bunch of pencils, a dice with what looks like the number 10 on it. I see like 4, 4, and then 2 in the middle, so that's 10. And it just looks like a desk. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to guess, if this is the official account, maybe this is something to do with the live action, considering the fact that it looks, you know, realistic. This isn't like anime drawings or anything like that. Probably they already snapped together a very small teaser for the One Piece live action, and maybe it's dropping March 28th. That's my theory. Probably everything that we've been seeing, like, oh, hey, you know, they're now filming and whatnot. They've probably been filming for a little bit, and they probably slapped together, even if it's just a preview, a teaser of all of the live action Straw Hats in costume. I'm gonna bet on that. But let me know, what do you think it could be that's confidential? Could it be the end is near? It could be the next arc? Could it be a new, like, what the hell? Could it be? We already got a movie coming, so we know that. It could be the big mystery. Oh my god, I don't know. The mystery is going on in manga right now. Would that be? Technically, that would be on. Yeah! Wow. I'm betting it's tying in with whatever chapter 1044 is going to bring, calling it. Either that or, again, the live action. But yeah, people, really interesting. Again, One Piece official account teasing something confidential. It's all realistic stuff on a desk, rulers and everything. Film on the left side is what really gives it to me that it's got to be Netflix. I'm calling it Netflix live action, which we'll see what happens. I got faith. I got faith in my man Matt Owens that he's gonna take it home and make it all good. We'll see. Okay, people, and last story of the episode, we got a big update on Netflix's, I believe it's an original anime that's coming called Bubble. In case you ain't hear about it, Bubble sounds like they got every freaking possible really awesome iconic person in the anime and manga industry to create this, because it has like artists of Death Note doing the character designs. It got Gen Urobuchi, like, it just got so much. But according to this, it says Netflix's anime movie Bubble will receive a manga adaptation drawn by Hijihara Erubo at Shonen Jump Plus's app starting April 22nd. The first volume of the adaptation will be released May 2nd. Shoutouts to my daughter. That's my daughter's birthday. I'm gonna keep saying it every time that comes up. Shoutouts to my daughter. I love my daughter to death. And I ain't gonna lie, again, I'm really excited, and this is one that you should really be excited, especially if you got Netflix and you're an anime fan. This is going to be one that I can't freaking wait. The studio attached to it, the art and animation seen on the teaser trailer, the character designer, all of it. It just looks like a recipe for something great. But unfortunately, if it falls anything short of great, I'm probably gonna be a little bit upset because like, yo, you got the All-Stars, though. That's like bringing the best basketball players of all time together. You got Jordan, LeBron, all these people working together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Bubble anime. Well, for starters, there's a manga coming, and also it's still heavy in production. And I ain't gonna lie, the manga art doesn't look as crisp as the anime, just because again they got a different artist to do it. And y'all already know Oba and Obata, they hit different with their art and story. And the art in particular, I prefer the animes. It looks so good. Oh my god. But yeah, people, that's all the stories we have for today's episode. I'm curious what you guys think. Most important story, favorite story, something that I didn't mention in like ForneverWorld. Fornev. Say it. Definitely let me know. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life. Bye. Have an awesome day. Peace. And you guys just watched another episode of ForneverNews. Have an awesome day. By the way, hit that subscribe and that bell for all notifications buttons here. Do that. Do yourself a service. Have an awesome one.
You are me.